Embracing change with a positive attitude opens doors to new opportunities and growth. And that is the thought for today. Welcome to 7 Good Minutes. I'm Clyde Lee Dennis. Thanks for joining me for what I believe will be 7 of the most enriching minutes of your day. In today's episode of 7 Good Minutes, we talk about embracing change with a positive attitude. Enjoy. Change is an inevitable part of life, and understanding its nature can make it less intimidating. You may find yourself resisting change because it disrupts your sense of comfort and stability. This reaction is natural, as your mind often prefers familiar patterns. However, when you begin to see change as a constant and natural process, it becomes less about fear and more about possibility. Everything in life evolves, from the seasons to the relationships you nurture. Recognizing this pattern can help you align with change instead of fighting against it. You often underestimate your ability to adapt to new circumstances. Remind yourself of past experiences where you successfully navigated transitions. These moments prove your resilience and capacity to grow. Change often carries a stigma of loss, but it's essential to view it as a cycle that can bring gains as well. Even in challenging times, change can teach valuable lessons, opening doors you hadn't noticed before. When you embrace the reality of change, you let go of the need to control every detail. This release brings a sense of freedom, allowing you to focus on what you can influence. Instead of fearing what might come, you can begin to welcome what's possible. Your perspective shapes how you experience change. When you view it as a disruption, it feels like a burden. But when you see it as an opportunity, it becomes a chance for growth. You have the power to decide which lens you'll use. A positive perspective doesn't deny the challenges of change. Instead, it acknowledges them while focusing on the potential benefits. This mindset can transform even the most daunting shifts into manageable steps. Start by reframing the language you use about change. Instead of saying, "I'm struggling," try saying, "I'm learning." Small adjustments in how you speak to yourself can shift how you feel. Emotions often follow thoughts, so choosing words that inspire hope and possibility can make a difference in how you approach transitions. It's also helpful to visualize the outcome you're working toward. When you picture yourself thriving in a new situation, it becomes easier to take steps toward it. Your mind begins to align with this positive expectation, creating a sense of motivation. You don't need to ignore difficulties, but you can focus more on the progress you're capable of making. Resilience is not something you're born with. It's a skill you develop over time. Facing challenges with a positive attitude strengthens this skill, making you more adaptable in the future. Each time you navigate a transition successfully, you build confidence in your ability to handle whatever comes next. You can cultivate resilience by staying grounded in your values. When change feels overwhelming, remind yourself of what's most important to you. This focus helps you stay steady, even when the world around you feels uncertain. Having clear priorities allows you to make decisions that align with your goals, giving you a sense of direction. Self-care is another cornerstone of resilience. Taking care of your physical, emotional, and mental well-being provides the foundation you need to face change effectively. When you prioritize rest, nutrition, and mindfulness, you equip yourself with the energy and clarity needed to adapt. You're not just surviving change, you're learning to thrive through it. Challenges often come disguised as opportunities. When you reframe obstacles in this way, you open yourself to possibilities that might have been hidden before. Every setback carries the potential to teach you something valuable. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" try asking, "What can I learn from this?" A positive attitude helps you see the silver linings in difficult situations. Maybe a job loss pushes you to pursue a dream you've been putting off. Perhaps a move to a new city introduces you to people who will change your life for the better. These silver linings don't erase the difficulty, but give you reasons to keep moving forward. To embrace opportunities within challenges, take time to reflect on your experiences. Journaling can help you uncover patterns and insights. When you write about what you're facing, you often discover strengths and possibilities you hadn't noticed. This process builds clarity, helping you approach change with confidence. No one navigates change entirely alone, and building a support system can make the process more manageable. Surround yourself with people who encourage you, listen without judgment, and help you see the positive side of situations. Whether it's friends, family, or mentors, these connections are invaluable during times of transition. Don't hesitate to ask for help when you need it. Reaching out is a sign of strength, not weakness. People who care about you want to support you, and allowing them to do so strengthens your relationships. Sharing your journey also creates opportunities to gain new perspectives and insights. While external support is vital, remember to build a supportive relationship with yourself. Be patient and kind to yourself as you adapt to new circumstances. Celebrate small wins along the way, reminding yourself that progress matters more than perfection. With both internal and external support, you create a safety net for navigating change. Change is an opportunity for growth, and celebrating your progress reinforces this mindset. Each step you take, no matter how small, deserves recognition. Acknowledge the courage it takes to face the unknown and the effort you've put into adapting. These moments of celebration fuel your motivation and remind you of your strength. You can also mark milestones with meaningful rituals. Whether it's writing a letter to your future self or sharing your journey with a close friend, these actions help solidify the progress you've made. They create a sense of closure for what you've left behind and excitement for what's ahead. Through celebration, you remind yourself that growth is a journey, not a destination. Each experience, whether positive or challenging, shapes who you're becoming. Embracing this perspective allows you to find joy even in the midst of uncertainty. Change isn't just about endings, it's also about beginnings, and you have every reason to celebrate both. That does it for today's episode of 7 Good Minutes. Please take a moment to rate and review the show on the platform you're listening on. Until next time, let's be civil to one another out there. Thanks for listening.